Once upon a time, there was a small village called Mona. The villagers lived simple yet content lives, tending to their crops and livestock. Among them was a beautiful maiden named Aluna. Aluna was known throughout the region for her extraordinary beauty, but it was her compassion and strength that truly set her apart. Aluna was the eldest daughter of a poor family. Her father had passed away when she was young, and her mother, weakened by illness, struggled to make ends meet. Aluna took on the responsibility of caring for her younger siblings, ensuring they never went to bed hungry. Despite their hardships, Aluna remained optimistic and determined. One day, her mother's condition worsened, and the family faced mounting medical bills. Desperate to provide for her family, Aluna sought ways to earn money. She tried everything, from weaving baskets to selling fruits, but it was never enough. One night, as she cradled her youngest sibling to sleep, an idea sparked in her mind. Aluna noticed that her body produced an abundance of breast milk, even though she had no child of her own. In their village, it was believed that a maiden with such a gift was blessed by the spirits. She decided to sell her breast milk to wealthier families who couldn't produce enough for their children. It was an unusual decision, but Aluna's resolve was unwavering. Word of her decision spread quickly, and soon mothers from neighboring villages came to seek her help. Aluna's milk was not only nourishing, but also believed to carry the blessing of the spirits. The money she earned allowed her to buy medicine for her mother and food for her siblings. For the first time in a long while, they knew the warmth of a full stomach and the hope of recovery. However, Aluna's actions were met with mixed reactions. Some praised her for her selflessness, while others whispered behind her back, calling her desperate and unclean. The village elders, bound by tradition, were unsure how to react to this unprecedented situation. Aluna faced ridicule and scorn, but remained steadfast in her mission. One day, a wealthy merchant named Baraka came to the village. His wife had recently given birth, and they were in desperate need of milk for their child. Hearing of Aluna's generosity, he offered her a handsome sum in exchange for a regular supply of milk. This arrangement brought financial stability to Aluna's family, but it also drew more attention and criticism. As Aluna continued her work, a drought struck the region, causing crops to fail and water to become scarce. Many villagers blamed Aluna, believing that her actions had angered the spirits. The once supportive community turned against her, and she was forced to defend her choices. Aluna approached the village elders, pleading for their understanding and support. She explained that her actions were driven by love and necessity, not greed or disrespect. The elders, moved by her sincerity, decided to consult the oracle. The oracle, an old and wise woman named Nyasha, listened to Aluna's story and performed a sacred ritual. After hours of chanting and meditation, Nyasha emerged with a revelation. She proclaimed that Aluna's gift was indeed a blessing from the spirits, meant to help those in need during difficult times. Nyasha revealed that the drought was not a punishment, but a natural cycle. She instructed the villagers to dig a new well at a specific location, where they would find an underground spring. The villagers, guided by Nyasha's vision, followed her instructions and discovered a bountiful source of water. With the new well, the village thrived once more. Aluna's actions were no longer seen as taboo, but as a testament to her bravery and resourcefulness. She continued to provide milk for those in need, and her family's fortunes improved significantly. The villagers, now united and grateful, celebrated Aluna as a hero. Her story spread far and wide, inspiring other women in similar situations to find innovative ways to support their families. Years later, Aluna's siblings grew up and prospered, each one carrying forward her legacy of kindness and courage. Aluna herself found happiness in her family's success and the well-being of her village. She remained a symbol of hope and determination, proving that even in the face of adversity, one could rise above and make a difference. The moral lesson of this story teaches us that true strength and compassion lie in the ability to make personal sacrifices for the greater good. It highlights the importance of empathy, resilience in the face of adversity, and the impact one individual's courage and dedication can have on an entire community.